My first morning in Boracay felt like stepping into a dream. As the first light crept over the horizon, I found myself standing at the edge of the world, where the sky melted into the sea. The air was still, almost reverent, as if the island itself was holding its breath for the new day. The sunrise painted the sky in breathtaking shades of pink and orange, casting a gentle glow over everything it touched. I walked barefoot along the powdery white sand, feeling each grain between my toes, leaving a trail of footprints that the gentle tide would soon erase. The sand was cool and soft, a perfect contrast to the warmth slowly spreading across the beach. The air was warm, scented with salt and tropical flowers, better than any perfume. Every breath I took was filled with the fragrance of frangipani and hibiscus, mingling with the fresh, salty breeze from the ocean. The lush greenery along the shore glistened with dew, and the petals of the flowers seemed to glow in the morning sun, adding bursts of color to the landscape. The sea shimmered in every shade of turquoise and blue, so clear I could see tiny fish darting playfully near the shore. The water was inviting, sparkling under the rising sun, and I couldn't resist dipping my toes in. Small waves lapped at my feet, and I watched as schools of fish glided effortlessly through the shallows, their silver scales catching the light. Palm trees swayed gently in the morning breeze, their silhouettes dancing against the pastel sky. It felt as if they were welcoming the new day, their fronds whispering secrets to the wind. The rustle of their leaves blended with the distant sound of waves, creating a natural symphony that made me feel at peace. I stood quietly on the empty beach, taking it all in. I breathed in deeply, letting the calm wash over me and the noise of my old life fade away. For the first time in a long while, I felt truly present, grounded by the beauty around me and the gentle rhythm of the island. There were no deadlines, no urgent messages, just the soothing rhythm of waves and the rustling of palms. The world felt slower here, as if time itself had decided to pause and savor the moment. I listened to the gentle crash of the surf and the soft calls of distant birds, letting the peacefulness seep into my soul. I felt an instant sense of belonging, as if this paradise had been waiting for me all along. Watching the locals begin their day with quiet smiles and easy laughter, I realized how simple happiness could be. The island's warmth wasn't just in the sun, but in the spirit of the people and the gentle pace of life. The golden sunrise made everything sparkle, from the water to the sand, turning the whole beach into a living painting. I felt a surge of excitement knowing that my adventure here was just beginning and that every day would bring new wonders to discover. This was Boracay, more magical than any picture, a dream made real. As I gazed out over the endless horizon, I knew I would carry this morning with me forever, a memory of peace, beauty, and the promise of new beginnings. When most people imagine living in paradise, they picture luxury resorts, expensive cocktails, and a lifestyle reserved for the ultra-wealthy. But Boracay quietly challenges that idea, showing that you don't need a fortune to wake up to the sound of waves and the sight of palm trees swaying in the breeze. Here, paradise is accessible, and it's possible to live well on a modest budget. My monthly expenses rarely exceed $700, and that covers everything I need to thrive: food, shelter, transportation, and even a few little luxuries. It's a far cry from the high cost of living in big cities, and it's proof that happiness doesn't have to come with a hefty price tag. My biggest expense is a cozy studio just steps from the beach. It's not fancy, but it's filled with sunlight and the gentle sound of the ocean. I've learned that a small, simple space can feel like a palace when it's in the right place, and when you fill it with things that truly matter. Shopping at the local market is a daily ritual. The produce is vibrant and fresh, the seafood is caught just offshore, and the prices are a fraction of what I'd pay elsewhere. Every meal feels like a celebration of local flavors, and I've come to appreciate the joy of cooking with ingredients that were picked or caught that very morning. Getting around is easy and affordable thanks to the island's e-trikes. These electric tricycles are not only budget-friendly, but they're also a fun way to see the island and connect with the friendly drivers and locals along the way. For exercise, I don't need a gym membership. The ocean is my playground. Whether I'm swimming, snorkeling, or just floating on my back, I feel healthier and more alive than ever. The water is always inviting, and every day brings a new adventure. As the sun sets, the sky explodes in color and the whole island seems to pause and watch. These sunsets are my nightly entertainment, free, spectacular, and never the same twice. It's a reminder that the best things in life can't be bought. Living simply here has taught me to slow down and savor the little things, A quiet moment on the sand, the feel of a seashell in my hand, the laughter of children playing nearby. I find joy in the sweetness of a ripe mango, the comfort of a colorful sarong wrapped around me, and the freedom of dressing for the weather, not for fashion. There's something grounding about feeling the sand beneath my bare feet, leaving footprints that the tide will soon wash away. It's a simple pleasure, but it never gets old. My happiness isn't measured by what I own, but by the freedom to spend my days as I choose, and the time I have to truly be present in each moment. I've learned that experiences, like sharing a meal with friends, exploring hidden corners of the island, or simply laughing together, matter so much more than things. The most valuable moments are often the simplest. A breathtaking view from a hilltop, a warm smile from a stranger at the market, or a heartfelt conversation with someone new. The sun on my skin, the gentle breeze, and the sound of the waves are daily reminders that the richest experiences in life are often free. By choosing to spend less, I've discovered a life filled with more freedom, more peace, and a deeper sense of wonder at the world around me. Each morning I wake up grateful for the chance to live this way. Boracay proves that you don't need to be rich to live in paradise. All it takes is a willingness to redefine what wealth means, and to open your heart to the abundance that's already here. True abundance isn't about having more things, it's about living intentionally, finding joy in the everyday, and celebrating the beauty that surrounds you no matter your budget. Boracay's beauty draws you in, but it's the people who make you stay. From day one, I was welcomed with genuine smiles and open arms. Hospitality here isn't just for tourists, it's a way of life. When I got lost, a coconut vendor walked me to the market herself, asking nothing in return. Vendors greet you by name, e-trike drivers share stories, and strangers offer a friendly good morning. There's a sense of community and safety that makes you feel like family. The Filipino spirit of kapwa, shared identity and connection, fills every interaction. The landscape is unforgettable, but the warmth of the people stays with you forever. My days in Boracay begin with the gentle crow of a rooster, a sound that feels like a warm invitation to embrace the island's slow, sunlit rhythm. The first rays of morning filter through the palm leaves, painting golden patterns on the quiet streets. There's a sense of anticipation in the air, as if the whole island is waking up together, ready for another day of simple joys and small adventures. I make my way to the lively Talipapa market, where the day truly comes alive. The market is a vibrant tapestry of sights and sounds, vendors calling out their morning specials, the clatter of baskets, and the laughter of neighbors greeting each other. I buy fresh food for the day, exchanging smiles and stories with the vendors, who always seem to remember your name and ask about your family. The stalls overflow with colorful fruits and vegetables, mangoes, bananas, and pineapples stacked high, their sweet scent mingling with the salty air. I pause to admire the vibrant displays, soaking in the colors and the lively energy that fills the market each morning. After the bustle of the market, I seek out the quiet beauty of Boracay's lesser-known beaches. Diniwid and Puka are my favorites, peaceful stretches of sand where the only sounds are the gentle lapping of waves and the distant call of seabirds. I swim in the clear turquoise water, feeling the coolness wash away any lingering worries. Sometimes I simply find a shady spot beneath a palm tree, open a book, and let the hours drift by. The soft rustle of leaves overhead and the rhythmic sound of the ocean create the perfect backdrop for quiet reflection or daydreaming. There's no rush here, just the island's peaceful rhythm, inviting you to slow down and savor each moment. Time seems to stretch, and the worries of the outside world fade into the background. As the sun climbs higher, I wander to a local cafe where the shade is cool and the breeze carries the scent of the sea. I order a glass of calamansi juice, its tartness refreshing in the afternoon heat, or sometimes a strong local coffee for less than $1. From my seat, I watch life unfold around me. Children play tag in the street, their laughter echoing between the houses. Neighbors gather to chat, sharing stories and news, their easy camaraderie a reminder of the close-knit community that thrives here. There's a sense of belonging, of being part of something timeless and genuine. I'm reminded of a simpler, more connected world, one where people take the time to look up from their phones to greet each other and to share a smile. As the day draws to a close, the highlight is always sunset on White Beach. People from all walks of life gather along the shore, drawn by the promise of nature's nightly spectacle. The sky blazes with color, fiery oranges, deep purples, and soft pinks, while traditional Paraa sailboats glide gracefully across the horizon. their sails catching the last light of day. For a few precious moments, everyone pauses to watch, united in awe. Conversations hush, cameras click, and even the waves seem to slow, as if paying tribute to the beauty above. It's a magical shared moment, nature's nightly masterpiece that never fails to inspire wonder. As twilight deepens and the sky shifts to indigo, a gentle calm settles over the island. The sounds of laughter and music drift softly from beachside bars, but mostly, there's a peaceful hush broken only by the gentle rhythm of the waves. Under a sky filled with stars, another perfect day in paradise comes to a close, leaving me grateful for the simple, beautiful life that unfolds from sunrise markets to sunset skies. Food in Boracay is an adventure, delicious and affordable. My meals revolve around local markets and carinderias, where home-cooked Filipino dishes cost just a few dollars. Grilled fish from the market, cooked paludo style, is a simple luxury. Eating with my hands, with rice and dipping sauce, feels like a feast. The fruit is legendary: mangoes, rambutans, buko, fresh, sweet and cheap. Food here is more than sustenance, it's a way to connect with culture and community. Sharing meals with locals has given me treasured memories and friendships. Every meal is a celebration of flavor and togetherness. In Boracay, the best things are often the simplest. Beyond Boracay's main beaches, hidden treasures await by boat. Island hopping with local boatmen leads to secret coves and vibrant reefs. Snorkeling reveals a world of colorful fish, sea turtles and coral gardens. Lunch is grilled seafood on a quiet beach, simple, fresh, unforgettable. These adventures aren't expensive, but they're rich in discovery. Exploring rocky coastlines and empty sands, I find new wonders every trip. The thrill isn't in grand gestures, but in letting the current guide you. Adventure here is about curiosity and simplicity. Every journey reveals another side of paradise. Boracay's true magic is found in its quiet corners. My apartment, tucked in a local neighborhood, is my peaceful retreat. Mornings are filled with laughter, gentle breezes, and the hum of daily life. My favorite ritual is an afternoon walk along sandy lanes past gardens and nipa huts. These walks connect me to the island and its people. I found a hidden cove shaded by palms where I sit and watch the sea. It's my place for reflection and gratitude, a sanctuary for my soul. Stillness here brings clarity and joy. Boracay offers both excitement and tranquility if you know where to look. My quiet spots are as much within me as on the map. Boracay has taught me the art of simple happiness. Life moves to the rhythm of sun and tide, not clocks. I've learned patience, presence, and the joy of slowing down. The locals find joy in everyday moments: laughter, family, nature. Success here is measured by peace, relationships, and well-being. Letting go of more has brought me deeper contentment. True happiness isn't chased, it's allowed, in the quiet moments we choose to notice. As I write from my corner of paradise, I feel immense gratitude. My life here is simple, yet richer than I ever imagined. I share my story to inspire you. Paradise is possible and closer than you think. Imagine waking to the ocean, feeling warm sand, and living a day of simple pleasures. This isn't just a dream, it's a reality for many here. You don't need to wait for retirement or win the lottery. Sometimes, happiness is a choice to seek a different path. Boracay taught me that greatest treasures are free. I invite you to dream of your own paradise wherever it may be. Thank you for joining me. May you find your own sunshine and gentle rhythm.